Welcome to the Pulse with Peter Bianco. I'm your host, Peter Biancamano, and this is your one-stop shop for sports picks, politics and government chatter, and even some neighborhood restaurant reviews. Instead of going to 3 different channels, you can come here every week for the pulse on everything you need to know. And as mentioned on our social media platforms earlier this week, we are going to skip our picks and politics segments, and we are going to have an extended places segment here at the Hoboken Man Salon, celebrating their 10-year anniversary in the beautiful Mile Square City. We are going to have interviews with the owners, interviews with employees, even interviews with some customers, and even yours truly will get maybe a fresh cut. You're not going to want to miss it. Stay tuned, everybody. Now inside the Hoboken Man Salon, celebrating their 10th year anniversary, and we're here with Betty Ann. Betty Ann, what's going on?
Hi, how are you?
It's a little awkward. I've never started an interview, Betty Ann, having to turn around and break my neck and things like that. But everybody knows that any great salon or barber shop, you gotta get your hair washed first. So Betty Ann's gonna really take care of me. We're hoping the water doesn't get into the microphone. We have a towel.
It won't.
All right, Betty Ann, let's do this.
All right, lean on back into the
Oh
sink.
my goodness, it doesn't help that I'm a giant here. I'm already falling asleep. I don't know if I've ever done this on camera, Betty Ann. It just feels...
I don't know if I have either. But this is
So Betty Ann,
yeah.
you have now been here for all 10 years, correct?
I have.
Oh my goodness. And what keeps you coming back day after day?
I mean, I love it. It's a great place to work. People are friendly, love my clients. It's awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah,
Man. And I'm sure the Hoboken community has grown greatly, especially in this area of town, located uptown here. And the customer base is probably increasing day after day after day, correct?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a great town to live in. It's, busy.
Oh, yeah. Love getting a nice shampoo hair massage here, folks. Folks, you didn't think this was going to be the first segment on this show. We do it all here on the Pulse, man. Let me tell you. And obviously, everybody that comes in, no matter gender or age group, has to get their hair shampooed, correct?
Absolutely. This is the first step, and this is most often the step that everyone loves the most.
I'm not going to lie. I'm loving it right now. I mean, oh my God. I mean, Jesus. I'm doing it the wrong way when I'm taking a shower every morning, apparently.
Yeah.
So
everyone loves a good hair massage.
Oh, and that shampoo smells
Scalp
so
massage.
good. Oh,
yeah, it does.
Goodness gracious, yeah. So now, 10 years in the making here. What days of the week are you here?
So I am here every Tuesday, Friday, every other Saturday.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And I also work in our other salon that's located in Ridgewood.
Right.
I work there 3 days as well, so I split my time.
Yeah, exactly. And for all those folks watching at home, we are on in Ridgewood on our cable access show here.
Awesome.
And actually, the Ridgewood population is growing as well, from what I understand from the demographics that I see. So
absolutely,
you got to get over to the Ridgewood locations if you want to see Betty Ann.
That's
right.
If
you're in Hoboken Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, make sure you stop by here as well.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness, this is awesome. Hey, I hope Greg is not getting all my bald spots here. Folks, it comes with age, but oh my God, he's getting closer. Oh my goodness. Betty Ann, it's not that bad, right?
No, it's not that bad.
Right,
you're looking good.
Just this little apron here is so comfortable. I don't know what it is. Do you even know what type of cloth this is? It's
phenomenal.
phenomenal.
Have no idea, but I'm glad you like it.
I mean, it's phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Now, my hair's not that long, but, looks like you know what you're doing here.
Yeah, so I think we're just going to clean you up. Nothing too drastic, but...
I'm dirty all the time, so cleaning is fine.
You sure you want to admit that on camera?
Listen, you know what? We've admitted plenty of other things, trust me. My masculinity's out the window along with everything else. You know?
Oh, okay. All right, good.
This ambiance is absolutely awesome here. I mean, we were actually concerned, if there was going to be enough lights, and there's plenty of lights here and a ton of mirrors, of course.
Yeah, these lights are awesome.
But it really looks like a man cave. I mean, there's TVs everywhere. You got the NFL games on today, which is pretty cool. I mean, how do you get people to actually leave here after they're done with their services?
Exactly. They never want to leave here.
It's phenomenal.
Yeah. They enjoy watching the sports. They have a complimentary beverage and just enjoy it. Nice, relaxing haircut.
Exactly. Now, Betty Ann, I have to ask you a question. 10 years ago, when you started here,
yes,
did you think that you would still be here 10 years later?
I have to say. I never knew that I would be here for this long, and that I would enjoy it so much.
There you
but
go.
Me being here 10 years is just a testament to how great the place is and how I love working here. So yes.
It's pretty cool, man.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
absolutely phenomenal. And they say that when you enjoy what you do, it's never work. I mean, right or wrong, Brennan?
I agree with you. It's a fun job. It's a fun atmosphere. And I love what I do. So, yes.
That's awesome.
Yes.
And it was funny. I remember when this opened years ago, the concept was so relatively new because they sold it as just a man's salon. So like, any old-fashioned man, like my old Italian father would tell you, would be like, I don't understand what that means. This salon is for women.
Yes.
But the concept just took off, and people just almost copied you and portrayed their business after you, correct?
Yeah, I mean, there's something to be said for having experience while getting your hair cut. Instead of rushing in and rushing out in 15 minutes, you come, you relax, you have a nice shampoo, scalp massage, you get a neck massage. So it's more of an experience than it is just a quick haircut.
That is absolutely phenomenal. And the layout here is quite interesting. I mean, the usual barbershop is you see, just a row of chairs and, pick whoever's open basically, or pick your person. Here, it's like little sections. I mean, is there any difference with the sections or?
Not really, no. I mean, it's just kind of like there's just different sections, but it doesn't necessarily go that way.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
We're one happy family here.
I could tell, man. I see kids around today for your 10-year anniversary.
Yeah.
I mean, it's phenomenal. It really, really is. It's certainly an accomplishment, especially in Hoboken. We spoke about, on many shows with our politics analyst, Josh Sotomayor Einstein, about how the business community in Hoboken can sometimes be a little tough, and businesses don't really make it. But I mean, just to see you guys thriving and growing, I mean, it's a testament to the employees here and ownership and everybody else. So, congratulations to you guys.
Agreed. Thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes,
So,
thank you. This is a nice celebration here today.
it really, really is. So, what do you think of this hair? I'm getting to that, balding spot. I'm not that old.
I think you're doing just fine.
All right.
I think you'll be okay.
You hear that, everybody at home? So all those comments that I get on our YouTube and our Facebook pages about my hair, listen, I'm doing just fine.
He's doing just fine.
I am doing just fine. That is awesome. That's so awesome here. And like, how many? Is it by appointment only, or can people drop by? Or?
So yes, it's by appointment, but we also take walk-ins.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
So.
even better. It's like, what else do you want, folks? If you want to be on schedule, make an appointment. Give them a call. I'm sure you can make appointments right on their website. Sure, they're
Absolutely.
There you go. It's probably
We have
better
an
that
app
way, right?
on our website.
They have
Absolutely.
an app too, folks. Get on your app store and download the Hoboken Man Salon app. Heck, do it one time here in Hoboken, one time in Ridgewood. Why not? We actually have to take a quick commercial break here. Betty Ann, see, we're having so much fun here.
So much fun.
So much fun. But when we come back, folks, I want Betty Ann to describe to us other services they do here. Maybe they'll even perform other services on me. What do you think?
I think we can make that happen.
I mean, Jesus, my head is like...
Let's make that happen.
I feel like I just received like this massage here on my head. I've nenever felt so relaxed in my life. I mean, it's just absolutely phenomenal.
Awesome.
Anyway, folks, when we come back, and I'm looking in the mirror here, Greg, because I can see Greg from our mirror shooting here. When we come back, more from the Hoboken Man Salon as they're celebrating their 10-year anniversary. We'll be right back, folks.
For 30 years, New York Waterway has been a trusted friend of the city of Hoboken by enhancing the everyday commute for thousands of city residents and by always answering the call during emergencies big and small. Now that reliability and comfort the ferries offer is in jeopardy. The Union Dry Dock facility is vital to the ferry's existence. You don't have to choose between reliable transportation and parkland. Learn the truth. New York Waterway and Hoboken are better together. Visit nywaterway.com/truth.
Welcome back to the Pulse of Peter B. And we're still here at the Hoboken Man Salon's 10-year anniversary party. And my cut is done. Betty Ann did a phenomenal job on commercial break.
Thank you.
Trimming it down. This is one of the best sorry, Cousin Dell. This is one of the best, Val, you hear that? Haircuts that I think I've ever received. She's covering up the bald spots, folks. She's doing a phenomenal job here. Betty Ann, great job.
Thank you
She
so
even
much.
did my eyebrows in case you haven't noticed. See the up and down? Greg, get the up and down. See the ups and down? So you have some down? Pretty good, right? Pretty good. Okay, that's enough. Anyway.
I think that's enough.
That's enough, exactly. So what else do we got here? What do we do?
All right, so now we're gonna style your hair.
Awesome.
And what I'm gonna use on you is something that, not a ton of shine, because we don't want like a ton of shine in your hair.
Right.
It's gonna show a lot of texture in the haircut.
Awesome.
And I think you'll really like it. We use muck.
I like that. Muck. huh?
Muck, yes, hairline.
And that's what's on my little
Hair
apron
products?
here. Yeah,
Yes.
cool. All right, now
All right.
it's all making sense to me now, Betty Ann. Exactly. I tell you, Betty, when I'm like at home, I don't use muck, but I'm going to start because
I think you should start.
I use these, and I don't want to like knock off any other, name brands or something like that. But I use other name brand products,
Okay.
and I feel like by the end of the day, they're not even in my hair anymore. Oh,
Yeah.
look at this.
All right, so I'm assuming you go to the right.
I do, yeah.
I just assume. I'm just
How did you
assuming that you
assume that?
did. It just looks like it wants to go in that
That
direction.
exactly,
so, okay.
exactly. It's used to it by now.
It's
I
used
guess.
to it, exactly.
Exactly.
Yes, exactly. So
Oh
we're
man,
just gonna, like,
smells
pull
really good
through.
too. I wish we
Yeah,
had
they all smell
smell-o-vision,
really
folks.
well. It's a great line, all different holds and scents.
Nice.
So,
And they have all
yes.
types of products, not just obviously hair mousse. They have sprays.
It's a
and
full
everything.
line,
Cool.
shampoos.
Oh,
We have
shampoos.
a color line now. So yeah, check it out. Muck.
And if I want to come into the Hoboken Man Salon and just pick up, not get a cut that day, just pick up a shampoo or a styling mousse, you have them available here, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Fully stocked.
Even better. Well,
Fully
this
stocked, yes.
is phenomenal.
How do you feel?
I feel refreshed, folks. Absolutely refreshed. I'm sure the folks at home are going to love this. The lights are making me shine even more than usual here. I love it. Betty Ann, thank
Perfect.
you so much.
Of
Great
course, you're
job as
welcome.
always. And what do I have, a facial coming up or something like
You
that?
do.
Did
I
hear
think
that
we have a
correctly?
facial coming up.
Oh, folks, you're not going to want to miss that. All right, now we're in the facial room here at the Hoboken Man Salon, and I'm still talking very loud, even though it seems like a peaceful place. And we're
It is.
with the lovely Sandy. Sandy, how are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
I'm doing great. How long have you been working here, Sandy?
I've been working for 10 years.
10 years.
Yes.
So she's been here since the day they opened.
beginning, yes.
So now I am going to have you explain what you're going to do to me today. I'm just going to lay back, folks. And
Well,
I got to
today-
tell you, this is so comfortable here. I might fall asleep on camera. Sandy, it's
You
all
could,
yours.
Yes. Well, we're gonna do a mini facial here. We're gonna start with the, facial cleanser, and then we're gonna scrub your face,
Oh,
and then we're gonna
nice.
put a, we're gonna do some mask.
Oh, goodness. I
You know,
love
so
it.
you're gonna feel and look 5 years younger, if
Oh,
more.
Sandy, are you saying I
Maybe
look
more.
old? No, I'm just playing. I love it.
Okay, and then in the middle we're gonna do a massage and a neck massage, and you're gonna feel like
I tell you,
Yeah,
this
like-
is like phenomenal.
like
Folks,
100
get to the Hoboken Man Salon. I mean, you're going to be enjoying yourself. I mean, so you do
So
your
we're
thing,
gonna start.
Sandy.
Yeah,
I know,
sure. We're
you
gonna
know?
start
Sure, go ahead.
covering your eyes.
All right, so this is just a little bit. Oh, goodness, folks. I have to admit, Greg, this is the first time I've been blind on camera. I better stop laughing. I don't want to get anything in my mouth, right, Sandy?
Yes, sure.
Mm. And Sandy, how long does this process take usually?
Well, the mini facial will usually take 30 minutes, and the regular facial is about 55 minutes.
Oh my goodness gracious. And are these products all natural? I could just kind of feel it.
Yes, they are very natural.
And what are some of the product names here? I know we were using Muck for my hair. And
For
you
you,
can-
for what's on top. But this is what we're using here right now. It's if you can tell, it's professional. We only use Dermalogica.
Oh, phenomenal.
5 minutes later.
All right, now I'm getting the wipe down here from the lovely Sandy. Oh man, my face feels like it's brand new, folks. I don't know if you can tell it if it's brand new on camera. I'm sure Greg will have a funny graphic to show about that. And Sandy, now we're putting on, you said the mask,
A mask,
right?
yes.
Oh my, look at this, folks.
This it will make your skin soft and renew new cells.
What about, And I have to be honest with you, Sandy, I was a little bit of a doubter before doing this. I was like, oh, come on now. Just by putting this little product on your face,
It's not
it
gonna-
can't be, And I was wrong. You hear that, folks? I was wrong. When we come back, folks, we're going to have some interviews with some of the owners here. Stay tuned.
For 30 years, New York Waterway has been a trusted friend of the city of Hoboken by enhancing the everyday commute for thousands of city residents and by always answering the call during emergencies big and small. Now that reliability and comfort the ferries offer is in jeopardy. The Union Dry Dock facility is vital to the ferry's existence. You don't have to choose between reliable transportation and parkland. Learn the truth. New York Waterway and Hoboken are better together. Visit nywaterway.com/truth.
Peter Biancamano, your hostess with the mostest of the Pulse with Peter B. And we are joined by none other than Jake Biancamano. If you're ever in my parents' great Italian deli, you'll probably see him hanging outside or when the deli is closed. And Jake wants to remind you, he told me he wants to remind you to make sure you follow us at our new Instagram page, and that's at The Pulse with Peter B. Make sure you like and follow us on Facebook by typing in The Pulse with Peter B in your search bar. And Jake also wanted me to let you know, because he tells me he watches it all the time, to go and binge watch our past episodes of The Pulse on YouTube by subscribing to our network. Jake, do you got anything to say? Nothing to say from Jake. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you soon. All right, I got my cut. I got my facial. What else do I need? I tell you what else I need. We're going to ask some questions of the owners here of the Hoboken Man Salon. Emily Gonce, Dan Hood. Guys, thank you for having me. How are you guys doing today?
Great. Thank you so much for having us.
Very good. Thanks for coming in.
Oh, I'm so happy to be here. So 10 years. I mean, it really is an accomplishment in the city of Hoboken. Let me tell you, to be here for 10 years. I mean, could you even imagine this a decade ago?
I don't know. I mean, it's been a really pleasure to work in Hoboken for so many years. We opened this our barbershop here. We built it out ourselves, and I think we're seeing the rewards of really spending time and dedication with our clients over the years.
Phenomenal. Dan?
Yeah, I think it's about the staff. We spend a lot of time finding really good people. We treat them really well. We treat them like professionals. And as you can see, two of the young ladies that actually took care of you today opened this place. So it's a tribute to us.
It really is a tribute, and that's exactly what I was going to say. I mean, I was talking to Betty Ann and I was talking to Sandy, and I asked them how long you've been here, and they said 10 years. And Betty Ann even told me that they're now at your Ridgewood location, which I think is pretty cool. It's been open for 3 years, and it really probably is a testament to the ownerships here that they're still here, because I'm sure you've had clientele going back and forth, and I'm sure you have clients who have been here that long as well, correct?
We have. It's funny. When we opened the Hoboken Man, we did a lot of the interviews in my apartment in Hoboken. I live in Southwest, and so it was great having people, some of the staff now, come in and actually interview at my apartment. Dan was there, other staff were there who are still with us today. So it's been a great 10 years.
Absolutely. Now, Dan, I got a facial, I got a haircut. What are the other services that you provide here?
So we do nails, we do shaves, and scalp massages. We also have memberships, which you can come in and for $800, it's all the hair we can cut for the year. But we try to more or less stay kind of in that upper echelon, that higher level service, because we want to separate ourselves from just the barbershop. So we try to offer much more services than just haircuts.
And one of the things that I was talking to Betty Ann about when I was getting my cut was, you guys were almost like generational. Like, I remember 10 years ago reading on Hoboken 411, my good friend Perry, he watches all the time, saying that this was going to be a salon just for men. And there were some doubters out there. There really was. But now I feel like the trend, especially since you guys have started, has led down that path. Right or wrong?
Absolutely right. I mean, I think the trend in men's grooming has really escalated over the past 10 years. When we opened, I think we were one of the very few men's-only salons in Hoboken, and I think the growth in that, more salons in Hoboken has really shown how popular the industry is.
Yeah, phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Dan, I'm sure you have something to add too for that.
Yeah, no, it's there was definitely an uptick of a lot of momentum around these type of places opening up in 6, 7, 8, but now, 10 years later, I mean, there's hundreds and thousands across the United States, and I think what separates ourselves from all of them is more or less the people here and the professionalism we have and all the other good stuff we provide.
Yeah, it's absolutely phenomenal. And one of the things that I've noticed, and obviously Greg will get some B-roll for the show, is that the space is quaint. It's very, very small, but you guys do so much. If you go into a traditional barber shop, you see like a straight edge of chairs, and it's kind of boring. You guys decided to do it differently. Why is that?
We think customer service is what sets us apart, and we do that, from our hiring to all of our interviewing to making sure that the people that we hire really meet the needs of the clients of Hoboken, and particularly those who are interested in a higher end service.
Phenomenal. Dan?
Yeah, it was important for us to be greeted by a familiar, friendly face. It's also important for us that, you can book an appointment, and when you're here, your time's precious, and you're going to get right in, and you're going to get your haircut in 30 minutes. We're going to get you in and out. And then also, we have an online booking process as well, where guys are on the ferry, they're coming in, they book a 6 o'clock appointment, they hop in, they get a haircut, and they're out. So it's again, separating yourselves from coming in, sitting on a bench, waiting for your name to be called, and you could spend, half an hour, an hour, hour and a half, especially when you got 2-3 sons, because now there's a lot of younger, little kids running around here that come in here now. So, your time's precious, and we want to get you in and out.
And that's phenomenal. And I did ask Betty Ann earlier. I said it's not only for men or young children, but obviously you guys have female clientele, correct?
Absolutely. We enjoy all of our clients. We do have some female clients who really have kind of chic, short haircuts. We serve everyone as well, equal opportunity here. But really, our primary bulk of the business is our men clients.
Yeah, phenomenal. And what's amazing about this area of town here at 11th and Maxwell Lane is that 10 years ago, it wasn't even close to as developed as it is now, right or wrong, Dan?
No, we actually were the first commercial space that opened. I think it was us and PNC. But all these buildings have been going up, and they're just started the last one up there on the corner there. We knew that this was what it would look like in 5 to 10, 15 years, and now we're here. So it's nice because a lot of our customers are upstairs.
Phenomenal. And I'm just curious, what made you guys pick Ridgewood for your second location?
Well, I'm going to turn the page to Dan on that one, but generally, a lot of our Hoboken clients are moving to Ridgewood, so that was definitely one of the primary reasons why we thought that'd be a great location.
Yeah, so Ridgewood is, like Emily said, a destination for a lot of folks that end up coming here and then they leave. Secondly, it's important that we kind of keep a close eye on these things. And, me and Emily don't spend hours here or days here, but we pop in and out a lot. So I moved to Ridgewood 4 years ago. So it made a lot of sense. Long story, so that's really the reason why we opened there. Emily and her husband Steve are here in Hoboken, still kind of keeping their eyes on this place, and then I'm in Ridgewood, so it works out.
That's phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. Okay, let's tell the folks at home, how they can make an appointment here. I hear you guys have an app, where they can follow you on social media, your website, anything you want to say.
Sure, so we've got presence everywhere. So we've got info@thehobokenman.com. We also are on Instagram. And I think, we also have our own app. So if you visit us online, we can, you've got through the link to look us up on, to book your appointments online.
Dan, anything you want to add?
No, I think that's it. But come on in, try us out. You'll be happy. 20% off on first visit for everybody. And, if you have children, bring them in. We do father-son duos at a discount. So we love to see new customers.
That's phenomenal. Emily Gonce, congratulations. Dan Hood, thank you so much. Folks, when we come back, we might have an interview with a couple of clients, because I'm a happy client right now. My face is glowing. You're not going to want to miss it. Here with Christina and Kristen, two managers of the Hoboken Man Salon, both here in Hoboken and in their Ridgewood location, respectively here for 10 and 8 years. Ladies, how are you?
Great.
Awesome.
I am phenomenal. What are you kidding me? I got this fresh cup by Betty Ann. I got
Look amazing.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Now I'm going to get embarrassed too, folks. Anyway, so 10 and 8 years, that is a long time to spend in any type of career. Trust me. I've been in the television business for that long, and I can tell you that sometimes I want to walk out the door. What makes you keep coming back?
The owners are great. The clients are great. It's a good environment to work in. We have fun. We work hard.
Right?
I really don't have anything else to say.
This is like a family-oriented environment for sure. It doesn't feel like you're going to work and just being with random people. You feel like you're at home. You're very comfortable. It's a very friendly environment.
That's awesome. That's really, really awesome. And obviously, your owners are doing something right when they opened up another location now at Ridgewood for the last 3 years. Do you guys see the clientele growing in each location as a testament to your work and to all of your employees' work here?
Yeah, absolutely. Every year we continue to grow.
Phenomenal.
Yep, word of mouth, referrals, absolutely. We keep growing every year.
So if anybody wants to make an appointment to come see you guys, when are you guys here? You know, what are your days? What are your days up in Ridgewood and all that?
So I'm here Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and they can go online and book and see everyone's schedule, so it's very easy to make an appointment.
I'm just here to look cute at the front desk. I don't actually do any kind of manual labor, but I will book your appointments. I will book your next appointments. I'll make sure that you are happily accommodated, but I'm actually not doing anything good.
Well, that's awesome, guys. That's absolutely awesome. If there's anything you want to say to anybody at home, we have a lot of viewers here, a lot of people that live in the Hoboken area. You know, why should they come to the Hoboken Man Salon? We'll start with you.
Oh man, why not? You know, we've been here for 10 years, so I think that says a lot in itself that we've been in business for that long. People still keep coming back to us, so we're doing something right. Give us a shot. Why not? What do you have to lose?
I like that.
Hair grows.
There's no other men's spa in Hoboken. We offer everything that a man could possibly want, from manicures to pedicures to facials. Why not come here and get it all in one shot? A 3-hour pampering day. Who doesn't want that?
That's right. I've been pampered for like 30 minutes, and I want it. I want it like tomorrow, too. Maybe I'll have to come back. Christina, Kristen, thank you so much for joining us. Good luck, and congratulations on your 10-year anniversary. We'll be back. Here with the longtime customer of the Hoboken Man Salon, and that is my man, Matt. Matt, what's going on, brother? I'm doing great. What brings you over here?
Listen, I come over here celebrating their 10-year anniversary. Been a client here for about 3.5 years, and love the experience here.
Very cool. So who do you come to? Who's your go-to whenever you come for your appointment?
I go to Omar, and Omar's been cutting me for a few years now. Just overall, when I leave here, I always feel like, you know, I got the best haircut that I could possibly get. Head out onto the town, feeling good, looking good, you know?
That's awesome. Now, do you just get because they have plenty of services. I know, because I just got a cut and a facial myself, right? Styling and profiling, as Ric Flair used to say. What are some of the other services that you get besides a cut?
I always go for the hot towel shave, just even though I do keep it
from the belt up, right?
From the belt up, yeah. We gotta keep it real. Yeah, even though I do keep a beard, I just like the whole experience of getting the hot towel shave and just having them, do my neck, and just very relaxing. So right after the haircut, going right into that is just it's a great service that they offer.
Absolutely phenomenal. And what sets apart the Hoboken Man Salon compared to other barbershops? Looks like you're more than 3.5 years old, so no offense. But what sets it apart than other barbershops that you have gone to or other man salons that you have gone to?
I would say just overall the experience, consistency. So that's the biggest thing, when getting a haircut, is that when you go in, you should leave knowing, that you're looking good and there's nothing that, has to be adjusted on the haircut. And I would just say every time I come in, I don't even have to explain to him what I want. He knows just by being the stylist here. He knows how my hair is, and he kind of, I put it on him, and he always takes care of me. So.
Looking good and feeling good, correct?
That's what it's about, right?
100%. I feel good. I don't know. I do. I really, really do. All right. For somebody who's never been here before, first time going to come in, what do you want to tell them?
I would say, guys, just get here, experience it, experience the difference between any other barbershop and the uniqueness about this particular establishment. So get here, check them out, and you'll enjoy it.
My man, Matt, he's a testament of what the Hoboken Man Salon is. Thanks for joining us, brother.
Thank you.
Keep coming back. All right. So everybody knows how important small businesses are to me because, of course, my family, and here's a shameless plug again, has a small business in this great city for close to 40 years. And it just really, 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 it melts my heart when I see a business like the Hoboken Man Salon start out 10 years ago and just be so successful, and to the point where they opened up a second location in Ridgewood at these addresses below. Folks, we want to thank you for joining us on this week's Pulse. Join us next week for the Pulse on everything you need to know. And for all those who would like to watch our fourth part of our eminent domain, our fourth and final part, that is, of our eminent domain town hall, you can do so if you are watching this on YouTube. And for those watching on cable access, go to our YouTube channel, type in The Pulse with Peter B in your search bar, and you will find it there. Have a great week, everybody. We'll see you next week. Take care.
For 30 years, New York Waterway has been a trusted friend of the city of Hoboken by enhancing the everyday commute for thousands of city residents and by always answering the call during emergencies big and small. Now that reliability and comfort the ferries offer is in jeopardy. The Union Dry Dock facility is vital to the ferry's existence. You don't have to choose between reliable transportation and parkland. Learn the truth. New York Waterway and Hoboken are better together. Visit nywaterway.com/truth.
Welcome back to the Pulse with Peter B. I'm your host, Peter Biancamano, and the past 3 weeks we've been privileged enough to have Josh Sotomayor-Einstein, Natalia Ioffe, and Mary Andrejka give their take on eminent domain, specifically in their cities, and we're very, very grateful for them joining us. But of course, we had a great audience here at Old Lady of Grace Auditorium who have some questions. So why don't we get to some audience questions?
Hey, I'm Oleg Stein. So we know the first part of eminent domain is making an offer, showing that there's a good faith effort that's been made to buy the property. Has the city released that offer? Have they shown anyone the offer that they've made?
Yes. You're talking about the New York Waterway?
Yes.
Yes, they had the land appraised, and they are offering $13.1 million. They paid, New York Waterway paid 11.5. The little trick of this is, though, the city has got the terms on this offer. The terms are quite egregious and draconian. They expect New York Waterway to remediate the land, and they will subtract the cost from what the city is willing to pay. Basically, the city will pay New York Waterway nothing. It's going to cost a lot of money to remediate land that's been a marine facility for 135 years. It's not meant to be for grass, or it's meant as an industrial site. New York Waterway plans to clean it up and make it beautiful, much, much more than it is now, at their dime, on their dime. But that figure is $13.1 million, but they will not see a dime of that, in my opinion, because it has to be remediated first. The thing that's amazing about this is these are before pictures of Union Dry Dock. Hold on, please. And a rendering. Now, the parking lot that's in the old Union Dry Dock side, which is now owned by New York Waterway, will be all given to the city as open space. And we don't have to pay for it, not at all. They're going to pay for it. You can see a better picture here. And we can choose whatever we want there. Now, when have you gotten an offer like that? Right here, right over there. It's bigger than I imagined it to be. And this is actually a close-up of the area with a walkway going across it right over to that beach that goes to the cove. I had not studied them as carefully as I had recently, and then I saw this and I thought, wow, this is fantastic. I don't know how anyone could disagree with this, because it's not going to cost the city anything. They're going to have their ability to use their land, and everyone wins. That is marvelous to me. I don't know how much of a better deal in this town we could get.
My understanding of eminent domain is that it has to be a necessity. There has to be a valid purpose for taking the land, and it has to be a necessity, meaning there aren't other approaches to this. And my understanding in this case is the only necessity is for Union Dry Dock to be kept by New York Waterway because it's the perfect site, the perfect location, and so forth. And that if they lose this site, that they might go out of business, and that would affect 32,000 commuters and so forth. And the alternative, the reason for eminent domain is to take the property and use it for a park, and there's already parks along the waterfront already. There's parks all through the town, so there's obviously not a necessity. It seems to me that if the city goes forward with eminent domain, that New York Waterway will have a valid reason to go to court, will win, and this will cost the city millions of dollars in court costs and damages and so forth. What is your take on this? Is the necessity requirement of eminent domain being violated here?
I'm so glad you asked that question of the difference between the want and the need. And we have, because it's happened to us, with the eminent domain, we were forced to research the issue. And we also found that the original definition of eminent domain had to justify some kind of public good, a ginormous public good, as Josh said, whether it's a military facility or a hospital, something like a highway. However, the notorious 2005 Supreme Court case with Kelo v. New London, that stopped, that allowed the government to broaden that definition and to allow eminent domain of private property, not for public benefit, but for private development as well. And so since then, the municipalities have been using that, against the homeowners to kind of very broadly apply that definition, especially one of the most popular ones, and that's in our case as well, I think they call it economic development of the city. So in order to improve, the economy of the city, you as a single taxpayer and homeowner become very insignificant in the larger scheme of things. And we find ourselves kind of the single obstacle between, between a developer and a ginormous profit and, a government and possible kickbacks. I don't know how, what the arrangements are between the developer and our local government, but one can imagine.
Well, my question is there, has there been a negotiation on the table with, whether it's from the developer or the city government, to offer something better to the current homeowners? Because I feel like, working in sales and licensing for pharmaceuticals, we do a lot of negotiating. And so, it seems like a very stagnant negotiation. So my question is is there any current thing on the table, a dialogue for negotiating that kind of truce?
So I'm reminded of the quote by Winston Churchill that democracy is the worst form of government, except for all the rest. And it's exceptionally true. The problem is that people don't want to negotiate. Our political leaders would rather grandstand, get a couple of more percentage points from the special interests that either provide them the foot soldiers or provide them the money. But then the real question becomes, what can we do about it? And whether it's the case in Hoboken with the expropriation of New York Waterways Dry Dock, or in Jersey City, or any other place, we have an opportunity at the reading of the ordinances to go and protest. And we already know the way the City Council is going to vote. We already know what the Ball administration is going to do. But the people of our city and the City Council and the people that make decisions all across our state won't change until we start making our voices heard. Until more of us show up and say, this is going to hurt us through the taxes in our wallets. This is going to hurt us because it's going to bankrupt our city. This is going to hurt us because it's against universal individual rights that we all share. This is going to hurt us, in particular in the case of eviscerating and destroying, potentially, a company that is engaged in mass transit. This is going to hurt this is just going to hurt everything that we care about, from our wallets to our rights. And we need to be loud, we need to be proud, and we need to show up. That's what we can do. It's going to be a long battle, but that's how we begin the change that we need.
We want to thank our audience here at Our Lady of Grace School Auditorium, and we want to thank Father Alex Santoro again for hosting us tonight, and of course our great panel, Mary, Natalia, and Josh.